trying to locate the funny.
This fucking recording.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Podcast still. We haven't given her name yet.
It is nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm fucking dead tired. I can't wait to go home and not fall asleep.
Honestly.
I can't wait to not go home and not actually snore.
You already are home. What do you mean, dude?
Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
Dude, fucking last night I couldn't sleep, so I just stayed up listening to sad music.
Oh, so you are sad?
No, I was listening to sad music though.
Ah, okay.
No, he's sad.
Oh, yeah.
I did get in my feels though.
Everybody,
I was like,
everybody in this
shit,
room is
though, I
sad.
could be sad now.
Well, now it's kind of on the up and up. A
What are you
little.
looking for?
My phone. It's over here.
Far on his phone.
This is for saying I don't snore.
Damn, you even fart like a woman, huh? You a bitch out here.
I got really sad yesterday, and I went out at midnight.
You got drunk last night.
Yeah, because I wanted to go to this arcade bar, but I forgot my phone is cut, so I couldn't use GPS. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna.
What do you mean your phone is...
He doesn't have...
My phone is cut, so I can't have like 4G or like any
Why?
sort of service because I'm broke and I don't pay the bill.
Oh.
So yeah, I just found a fucking liquor store and I bought Monaco's and I drank in the park and then I came home and listened to music and that was...
Yeah, you know how it is. Drinking in the park.
Drinking
Yeah.
it off. Wait, is that why you were at
Being
Austin last night?
sad.
wasn't last
no,
night.
that was a few
Was that
nights
last
ago.
night or was that...
That was a few
I don't
nights
fucking
That
know.
was a
Yeah,
while
Mr.
ago.
That was
MIA from everything for a week.
Yeah, no, I was
Alright,
just...
listen.
It was just like doomer energy.
That was justifiable.
No, it wasn't. What do you mean, dude?
My life fell apart.
Yeah?
Fuck
What,
you.
you fucking loser, huh?
Faggot.
Yeah?
Anyway, it's been 2 weeks since we recorded the last podcast.
Yes.
In that time, we went to Daisho, didn't record at all. We vlogged a bunch of stuff.
We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have a lot to talk about. I'm
Had an
homeless.
orgy. What?
Yeah.
And a homeless
we had
orgy.
An orgy. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm homeless.
Nick became a woman. That's why he's not
Discuss.
talking. He's very
Yep.
self-conscious about it.
Yeah, his hormone intakes are... They took away his voice.
You mean estrogen?
Estrogen. I don't fucking know.
Come on, bro.
I don't know how trans shit works.
transitioning.
No, but I know this. I'm not transitioning.
Think again.
What the fuck? Where'd my dick go? Bruh.
Why I got titties?
Ron, you can't tell me I'm transitioning, dude. You're the one who thought in the shower I should be trans.
Oh no, John's picking up the mic stand.
Wait, was that real?
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, you want to talk about your
It
trans?
was a shower thought. It wasn't a real thought.
Because John has very womanly hips.
Alright.
So he was once in the shower. He came up to me one time. He's like, I had a shower thought. I was like, what if I was trans?
Wait,
That's
you have
it.
white thighs?
I have
I mean, wide hips?
I have
Can you
birthing
not
hips,
tell?
Yeah. Wow, this is really long.
Kill somebody with that thing. We're talking about Nick's wiener.
Yep.
Post-transition.
Uh-oh.
Which you won't have.
We're actually giving it
Post-transition.
to John to
Yes.
sleep under because he's homeless now.
Anyway, so should we just start with like Daisho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go from where we left off, which was pre-Daisho. 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah, so day 0. Let's,
We, me, John, and Nick left at about 2 in the afternoon for
Yeah,
like
we left early.
a 3-hour drive, 4-hour drive out to Wisconsin. In where we actually entered the void from Minecraft. It was crazy. We drove in complete darkness almost.
Oh yeah.
what?
I forgot about that. The fucking there were no lights.
If there were no other cars on the road and we turned off the headlights,
Yeah.
we'd literally be in pitch black.
It was like driving straight through the fucking.
Oh yeah, I did that too.
Yeah, that shit was.
I just like turned off lights for a second and I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Your hair's dyed black right now.
Yeah, technically.
I forgot about that.
Why didn't you just like
Um,
shift the color instead of?
Cause... Should I even talk about that on the
Leave it,
podcast?
we'll go back to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so we had like 3 different groups. It was these 3 gentlemen right here.
There was Group A, Group B,
yeah,
and Group
Vince-
Retard.
Vince, John, and Nick. And then there was my group of me, Blake, and Luis. And then, wait, am I team retard or
No,
is...
Mark's
Oh,
Team Retard.
Okay, so
Well,
it was Mark.
is the retard in Team Retard.
Yeah.
It's
Will
Team
and- Will-
Retard featuring Mark's mom, Will, and Kenny.
Yeah.
And
Will
2
Kenny are
and
not retarded.
yeah, and 3 intellectuals.
Yeah.
3 regular people and a retard team.
So, Luis had some business.
It's like when you're playing basketball in middle school and you get
you a team leader.
you get one of the sped kids on your team.
Except the sped kid's a team leader.
Yeah, except the sped kid's fucking Michael Jordan. And he's just
Yeah.
fucking.
Holy fuck, he's hooping!
And then like it's like you
Why I
find
mean pooping?
it's like you find the kids finally get the chance to like pick their own teams, and then the gym teacher's like,
And the sped kid.
and the sped kid, he's a
Now one of
leader.
you teams is gonna have to pick.
No.
With the ball.
Now, kids,
God.
everyone knows you're gonna have to
Yeah,
pick the
baseball.
retard.
Oh god, we
One of
can't
your
get off
teams.
track already.
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
so there was
Alright,
3
so
teams.
We have to
So
get
Okay,
Luis-
3 teams. We can't be doing Mark shit right now.
Okay, so Luis had some business to take care of.
His
He's like,
manager
I
hung
won't.
himself at his Walgreens.
I don't know if we should talk about that, but okay,
It was
we're
on the
talking
news.
about it now.
Fuck 'em.
It was on the news.
He's not here to defend himself.
Shut up.
Luis, not his manager. What the fuck?
No, it's
he
not, I
can't
thought you were
either.
talking about his manager.
Well, yes,
Like,
he
bro.
can't either.
Okay,
'cause
so
he's
here's the
dead.
thing. Here's the thing. Luis cuts a call one day at his work before he goes to work, and they're like, "Hey, you don't gotta come in today. We had a tragedy at work." He's like, "I still came in to see what
Bad.
happened." Went in. They're like, "Oh yeah, manager hung himself in the back room." He's like, "Huh?"
Now I gotta go to a
And,
funeral.
you know, flash forward like a month and a half later, we're about to leave for Daisho. Luis is like a week before. He's just like, "Hey, I gotta go to a funeral the day we're leaving for Daisho." So I can't leave till like 5 in the afternoon.
Yep.
So, he did.
Yeah, he went.
Which I still believe he didn't really have to go.
Yeah, I
didn't have
was.
to.
I wanted to ask him. Is that like mandatory?
No, you can't.
There's no fucking
You
way.
can't
You can't
manually
just force people to
you
go to
can't
a funeral.
mandatorily force somebody to go to a funeral. What are they gonna do? Oh, if you don't go to this funeral, you're fired.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fire me? He's dead.
Well, whatever. He paid his respects.
Yeah.
He pressed the F button.
Fuck that homie.
Okay. Anyways, so Luis like, I'm not gonna be ready till 5:30. I'm like, that's fine. So, it's around 5:30, and Luis is like, all right, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head back to the place. Just meet me at my place. So I go pick up Blake. No problem. Go to Luis's place. We're like, he ain't showing up.
Where's school at?
It's like
Yeah.
it's almost 6 o'clock. I'm like, what happened? So he ran into
He
like,
found another 40-year-old.
so
Can't
he
talk about that.
he
Oh,
so he got stopped by a train. And then the minute like the tracks went back up, they went back down.
You got stopped by the train.
He's got stopped by 2
2
trains.
seconds later, another train.
Another train.
Yep.
Then the city blew up.
Yeah, and then he and then the city got nuked.
It's crazy.
So yeah, we didn't hit the road till about 7:30.
Yeah, you guys, we were there. I'm pretty sure we were waiting in the lobby of the Kalahari when you guys were still trying to get, like, when you were leaving. We'll get there.
Oh my god.
So, that was, oh my god.
We didn't
Oh
show
my
up.
fuck. Yeah, so finish your side.
Okay,
of Daisho,
no, it's just like-
we'll do our side.
Yeah, so we didn't show up till like what, like 9?
You
Yeah,
guys got
something
there
like
so
that.
fucking late.
Yeah, so
we had time
we
to explore the entire area before you guys showed up.
Yeah, we did everything that there was to do in Wisconsin Dells.
Except
Which
for
was
going to
not
swim.
much. Yeah.
We did everything except going swimming.
yeah, which is why I nicknamed our little team Late Registration, because we were late as fuck. Anyways, your guys' side of the story is probably way more interesting about day 0. So
Not really. I got up, what? I had just finished working 6 days in a row, which was fucking awful. And I was like, yeah, we'll leave by 12 or 1. So I slept in and let, I think just Nick know. I didn't even tell you.
He didn't tell him.
Yeah, you
I
didn't
was
tell
just
me. I was just
yeah,
like,
I
where's
don't
the
know.
school at?
I don't know why. I was just like, one or the other.
I remember I woke
I
up
was
at
picking
5 in the
Nick
morning.
first.
Jesus Christ.
Why?
whoa.
My body's just like, wake up. I'm like, okay.
You know, my body does the same thing.
Oh.
Like, if I'm expecting, like, something,
It's
like,
you
big,
better be awake for
yeah,
this.
something big that I'm doing the next day, my body's just like, you're up at the crack of dawn.
Yeah. Like 5 a.m. I wake up. My dad's like, just get out of bed. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm taking a shower. He's like, why? I'm like, I don't know, I'm getting ready. He's like, why? I'm like, I don't fucking know. And I get ready, and it rolls around to like 12. I'm like, I'm not texting nobody yet. I'm being
Yeah.
ditched. What's going on here? And I fucking get a text from you at like 1, and you're like, I overslept. Or I slept in. I'm like, I can tell.
Yeah, so then I got ready. I think packed just my clothes that I needed for the weekend. went to pick up Nikk, and then I had a great thought while I was getting ready.
Of that you should be trans or?
No. I was like, well, maybe we just leave at 2. And I was telling Nikk this when I got in the car, and then I was like, maybe we just go to Luis's boss's funeral. Maybe we just leave after that. You know, pay our respects. So then we finally pick up Vincent and like...
You show up to the funeral with like Monaco's and shit?
Yeah.
Surprise! Who was the fucking party?
We left Vincent's place at probably 2.
Maybe it looked like 2:30,
by
yeah.
the
Almost
time
3.
we got onto the highway and just got the fuck out.
It was like 3 something.
Then what,
We were on the highway and we were
driving
talking about
for?
random bullshit, and then we saw an Oasis, or we were talking about Oasis.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we were like, it's an Oasis! And then we stopped and did the Oasis things of buying something, trying out a claw machine, winning nothing, and then leaving.
Did we
Hey,
buy something?
you got a lemonade.
I got a lemonade.
Oh, right.
On the way back,
You guys stopped at an Oasis.
yeah.
Wait, you're skipping ahead. You wait.
No, that's relevant.
Yeah, on the way back, we Tarantino and this shit. We going from different timelines. We stopped at the Oasis because I was falling asleep behind the wheel,
Yeah.
so I stopped to get myself something to drink.
The same thing happened to me too. I was really tired.
Yeah, and then
It's
we were
been 2
talking.
weeks. Get over it, bitch.
So I was falling asleep, so I stopped to get myself something to drink to wake me up, and then
Yeah, I wasn't falling asleep. I was
I
just
got some
tired.
great conversations of Blake and Luis talking about orgies that
Which you will see in the vlog whenever it comes out.
I think I don't know. I think my clips are pretty fucking dumb, so
I literally got nothing but B-roll.
I'm pretty sure Nikk has better clips than me, so I think
I didn't
he'll just.
get anything.
I really took nothing but B-roll and then a video of you drunk on the floor and then you falling down next to him.
Those are great.
Great.
Want some water, buddy?
Great video.
So, stopped at the Oasis. The whole time we were talking about Cracker Barrel in our car, we finally saw the sign of Cracker Barrel, and you'll see in the vlog just us fucking losing our shit. We stopped, we ate, we made racist jokes, as you do at a Cracker Barrel.
A lot of
you
black
know,
people
in the deep
there.
south.
The deep northern south, you know?
Yeah, the deep north south.
Is there a problem with a lot of black people being at the Cracker Barrel?
No, it was just like I was like, yes, I was absolutely scared for my life. I'm like, they're gonna steal my burger.
Uh-oh.
But there was the one black guy in a full suit. I was just like, this man has the worst hair I've ever seen in my life.
There's a part in the vlog where you wanted me to pan over to him. I have it. I'll show you guys after. It's hilarious. You're just like,
Which one of you two was like, man, I fucking. Dude, you were saying something and you were like, Nick, and you fucking stopped, or like you said it, but like very quietly. I'm like, Nick, turn around, and you turn around. There's a fucking 2 black people just sitting there.
I would never do that in public. I
I
think
feel like
It might have been you.
yeah, it was definitely
You
Jonathan.
because I was like, Nick, turn around.
I wasn't
he
there.
Can see him.
I wasn't there, but I
See,
can
I
definitely
was
tell
just
it was
watching
Jonathan.
him walk back and forth. I don't even remember what I fucking said. All I know is that I was pissing myself.
you made a joke that will be bleeped out.
Is it still in?
Yeah, I haven't. I still need to do the finishing touches, but it should be up soon.
While we
I
were
don't
at the
remember
Cracker
what it was,
Barrel,
but holy
John
fuck.
went into a methodical race of trying to figure out how to get 1 peg in the triangle game,
Yeah.
and he didn't figure it out there.
Too bad we don't have any footage of the triangle.
You sure?
Oh wait. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, the beginning shot of Cracker Barrel, pretty much.
No, the one where I was like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that was like towards the end.
I hope that people notice in the very first thing we did inside of Cracker Barrel, I'm like, this is over Cracker Barrel, and I fucking back up and slam my ankle right on a little doorstop that's like made of pure metal. It's like a little wedge that fucking just stabs you. I'm like, ah!
Yeah. So then we got on the road and drove through the void, and then we drove through like one big fucking city, which I think was like.
That was Moscow,
What?
I
It
think.
wasn't
It
Madison.
wasn't Madison.
Wow.
I think it started with an M.
It's Moston, I think.
There was a city before the Dells that was thriving
Some actual big city.
more than
crazy.
the Dells.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to thrive off of.
Excuse me?
I forget what
The Dells have Roy, alright? And he whipping in a Lambo.
True.
Who's Roy? Is that the baby?
No, it was Liam.
Oh,
Liam.
The fuck
No,
was
Roy
Roy?
was the fucking
The
old
magician.
dude on all the magicians on the fucking
Oh.
thing. He whipped the key!
So then we finally got to our hotel.
Yeah, your guys' hotel, because you guys stayed in a different one from like me and everyone else.
Which was a great decision.
Yeah, because there would have been no room for us.
I mean, dude, just put a fucking blanket on top of the fucking.
I mean, I would have been fine. These two would not have been.
I would not have been.
I didn't sleep anyway, so.
I would have gotten my own room if you guys would have stayed there.
So then we got there, and we were like, well, we should go meet up with Mark at the Kalahari, where he told us he'd be.
So we get to the Kalahari. All my luggage is on me. Nick's holding. How much water was it? Was it 24 or was it
That case
48?
of water is still
I
in
think
my
it's
car.
like
Yeah.
36 bottles
It
of
was
water.
like, I think it was 24.
It was a lot.
Was it? It was a
of
lot of water.
And Nick's like hugging it around like that. We're in the middle of the Kalahari and fucking. I text him like, "Where are you?" Like he's like, "I'm sitting on." I'm like, "Where's your mom?" We're sitting in the lobby. He's like, "Which lobby are you at?" I'm like, "There's only one lobby, Mark." He's like, "Where are you at?" I'm like, "I'm at the Kalahari." He's like, "You're at the Kalahari?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's where you told me the room was at." And he's like, No. We're at a different place." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, we were so pissed off.
I was?
I was pissed
I
off.
think we all were.
Yeah, that's
And
why
I'm
I said
like,
we were in the car
Mhm.
because Blake was like reading the group chat, and I said I bet these motherfuckers are at a different hotel. I bet Mark's at a different hotel.
And I'm over at the fucking map looking for like what entrance is. And you guys took a video of me. Listen,
He's
I
got
missed my.
such a good fucking clip.
It's in the vlog.
It's in the vlog, the whole
Oh
fucking
no,
thing.
he missed his flight.
What do you mean my plane left?
And fucking, I come back to them. I'm just like, this is the wrong hotel, and they're like, what? And Nick is like, I'm gonna fucking slap Mark. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna destroy his face.
Yeah.
I was so mad.
I was pissed too. I was like, we've been fucking standing here
And
for
fucking
like 20 minutes.
on the way back out, Nick fucking lugs the water back, and he's like, John, I need you to grab my stick and put it on my mouth.
Oh yeah!
I need you to nick me up right now. And as we got into the car, he's like, "Ah!"
This man fucking nicking out, just roiding out. The one positive is that we got to see all the cuties.
We did see
Staying
some
at the
baddies
Kalahari.
and some big asses.
That was literally the only thing that came out of that. Besides that fucking retard with that skateboard.
Oh god.
What the fuck
With
was
the
going
motor
on
him?
there? But yeah, that was it. Then we met up with them, and Vincent settled in, and me and Nick awkwardly sat.
Mhm.
And we were like, "Where are these people?"
Yeah, we weren't there for long before.
I had to introduce
For everyone
these
else.
two to Kenny and Will,
Yeah.
and they immediately fell in love.
Great guys.
Not immediately at the beginning.
Not immediately.
It was a rocky start
Whatever.
until
Well, yeah, because we had no idea
Yeah.
who each other were.
Yeah.
And to preface this, Kenny is a guy who dresses up as a samurai who's also the Doge meme. And they didn't believe me that I said once that mask goes on, he turns into that character and does not
Oh,
stop it
God.
until that mask comes off.
Oh no.
They didn't believe me.
It's coming back.
So, we'll get back to that.
Oh.
And so me, John, and Nick are like, we're gonna go to Walmart. Or was this beforehand?
No,
It was
this
beforehand.
before.
No, we
This
went
was
to
way
Walmart before,
We went to
yeah.
Walmart way before. 'Cause
Yeah.
We had the case of water already.
Because I remember we went to Walmart before, and we were walking around because we were bored. I almost punched a Pikachu standee.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we just fucking. Check
We
this
looked
shit
at some Legos, some other stupid toys.
We got judged by some random ass Wisconsin people
Yeah.
just for looking at Legos. And I was like,
As they went as they went over 2 aisles, we were like, "Fucking bitch, what the fuck you looking at? What the fuck?"
Just fucking Legos. You tell me these Legos are fucking cool.
And
Yeah.
Nick said when we got there, he's like, "Oh, they sell guns anymore in Wisconsin's, or in Walmart's."
And then I was like, okay. And then we walked right past all the guns.
We went around the corner, and boop, there's the guns.
It's like,
He's just,
hey.
there's the guns.
And then we went back. Everybody got together. We reconned.
Yeah, that's right. We did.
We got
went and
our
looked around
we
the
got our
outside.
badges. Oh, Shaggy!
Oh.
Yeah, I was waiting for you guys to bring up this
I
guy.
forgot
I
about
totally
it.
forgot about that
T-Bell.
guy.
T-Bell.
T-Bell.
Oh my God.
So we went and got our
That
badges.
Poor bastard.
And before we went and got our badges, we were like, Mark, just come get your badge. And we just, the entire time, we're like, you're a fucking idiot. Why didn't you come get it with us last night? Because if you're going to a convention, why not buy your ticket a month in advance, like the rest of us, or like before?
Yeah.
This fool came to this convention,
Still haven't bought our tickets for Final League, by the way.
didn't buy his tickets. And this fool, God, he's fucking retarded sometimes. And we get in there.
Didn't he like plan this and he didn't buy the ticket yet?
He planned this entire thing for all of us, and fucked up
Got
somehow.
a room
Every type of
And
bed.
everything.
And fucking, we get there, we all go get our passes, everything like that. Everything's all fine and dandy. We go look around. We're like, oh, look at all this place. There's the game room. It's fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell, there were some great games in there.
We saw that Persona cosplay who was an absolute baddie.
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Ooh, can't wait for the Royal.
Ha, mama. We went around looking around, everything like that, you know, bullshit. Fucking looking around, seeing where everything is. We get back to the hotel room. What did we do that night?
We didn't even talk about Shaggy Guy.
We were talking
yeah,
about
what the
Tudor.
fuck? So we're sitting at a couch area where
I
there's a
feel
whole bunch
like
of
I wasn't
couches
even
in
a
a
part of
square.
that interaction because I was not paying attention.
I was
And
paying attention because that
Th-
guy
this
was
dude
just
already
awkwardly
in
standing
this
behind
area
us.
because he was looking for something. He was looking for the stairwell, skywall?
Skybridge.
Skybridge.
And I legitimately told him, probably on the second floor.
And we all sit down on these couches, and I'm looking at this dude, and I watch him fucking slither his way into the corner, slowly sidestepping. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And I think it was you that brought up
Yeah,
Taco
and
Bell.
I was like, I want Taco Bell. Let's go to Taco Bell.
And everyone was like, hey, and he went, did I hear T-Bell?
No, he just said T-Bell.
No, that was us saying that. He went, did I hear T-Bell? And then
Whatever.
that's what we all kept doing with it. And fucking, he kept talking to, like, I think he was talking to Luis for some reason, and then he just went, zoinks! And he kept doing a fucking Shaggy thing.
Bruh.
Then they sent him off, and as soon as he went, like, far away, where I was just like, T-Bell. And we just made that a bit for that entire day.
So I feel bad because, like,
I don't.
I don't either.
That man
I'm- okay.
did that to himself.
Yeah.
I'm socially awkward, so I feel like every time I had an interaction with somebody, it was like how we reacted to that because we kind of we kind of made fun of him a little bit, and I feel bad
Little
about
bit.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
we just made fun of what he said. We didn't make fun of him. We didn't go like, look at that good old goddamn
This
green
dude
bean
look like
head ass
Shaggy.
string, ah, ba, boo, ba. Shit like that, you know?
Has anyone ever called you a gaga booba?
Yeah,
You get
a baby.
Goddamn.
And fucking, for like the next like 20 minutes, it was just making fun of it. And like, I just stood up and did the exact same thing he did, and I was just like, sounds like T-Bell?
Mm.
And Nick right here just started fucking dying at it.
And then the TikTok girl, who I'm pretty sure will probably come up again,
Oh lord.
she passes by us, and she says to me, just like, "Hey, nice hair." I said, "Thanks. You have nice hair too." And she's like, "It's a wig."
And all of us,
And all of us were just like,
What the
bruh.
fuck?
all of us just
I mean, she didn't need to say that.
Oh!
She didn't, but she did. It's because she's lesbian.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's lesbian, so we never had a chance.
Nick, what did you talk to us the next day? Like when we were sitting at the fucking vibe corner,
Oh yeah.
and you was like, "Oh yeah, what do you do?" And I guess as soon as she walked away, she was like, "Boy, she's lesbian."
Yeah.
All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves though. So that was the first night,
Mm-hmm.
right? That was the first.
So day-
that was day zero.
day
followed by
zero.
Night zero. And then-
Dawn of the first day.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait. I think we went back to our room and we watched Mandalorian, right?
You guys did that.
Mandalorian's fucking great.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We
we
watched-
watched the first 3
we
episodes.
watched the first 2 episodes and they were like, time to go to bed. And then Nick was like, there's another episode of Mandalorian.
Yeah, episode 3 just came out. We were just like, bro.
Have you guys caught up with Mandalorian? Have you watched the latest?
I have. I'm all caught up.
We just watched it. I just watched it with him.
Oh, it's so
It was great. It is
Um,
the best thing to come out of modern Star Wars.
good. Mm-hmm.
I feel like, okay, I hate to get sidetracked a little bit, but how do you guys, because I thought about this, and I'm like, is that a dumb idea or not? Do you think we could do a whole episode just dedicated to talking about Star Wars? Because I feel like there's so much we could talk about.
I don't know. I
Like,
was
just
never that
just
into Star
in,
Wars.
like, the lore in general, because there's so much to talk about. Like, we spent nearly a whole episode talking about Destiny lore.
But that's something that we're all very familiar
That's something we all have played like
with. Yeah.
thousands of hours into.
Dude, I could tell you
I'm
about,
not
I could
that-
tell you about the black lightsaber, though.
I'm not that
You mean
into
the
Star
Kyber
Wars.
saber,
It's very
dude?
cool. But I don't know if we could violently do that the same way we can with Destiny, which, by the way, is Saint 14. Alive, but
Okay.
not really alive.
We'll get back to that. Fucking,
Anyway.
So day one.
Day one.
we all meet up at our room, which is me,
Yeah.
Blake, Mark, everyone else.
Yeah.
And we all get in our costumes. I'm just a dude with a gun.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh yeah, I'm a division agent. No one noticed. No one cared. John won his thermite from Rainbow Six Siege. Luis won his smoke. Or mute, I mean.
Oh.
Oh. I'm like every other person at the convention. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
You always
people
mute?
kept on calling him Smoke, and they kept on calling you Thatcher. right?
No, they kept calling him Thatcher.
No one cared about me.
No one knew who he
There was
was.
that one dude dressed up as Desmond that was like, they're my picture. And then there was the one guy that I think was vaguely dressed as Buck, and he was like,
Hey. And fucking...
that was it. No
The
one
first
cared
day,
about little me.
it was just walking around. They had those two with their first cosplays. Mine, like, it was just my regular outfit, and I put a gun holster on my leg
Yeah, I
with a
don't
pistol.
even remember you wearing it.
As I took the holster off, I'm like, this thing's fucking annoying. I just threw it in my backpack. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep my gun in my pocket. We walked around for a little bit, and then we sat in the corner, walked around, did some people
Yeah,
watching.
We found a corner that became
The
hub.
vibe corner.
The
The
central
vibe
corner.
for the entire fucking convention.
Also, I like
Go back
that.
there.
I like that your cosplay is just a guy with a gun.
Yeah.
So you could just say you're from Wisconsin.
Regular
Yeah,
Wisconsin
cosplaying
citizen.
of
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
A Wisconsinner.
Yep, it was fancy.
Wisconsin. We talked to some cosplayers, we took some photos, everything like that. There was a guy dressed up as the farmer from Untitled Goose Game.
Oh yeah.
And I called him over, I'm like, hey man, come here. And he was like, what's up? And I was like, I heard you've been having some goose problems. And he put out his hand, or he had his hand out. And I was like, here you go, buddy. And I put my gun in his hand. And he went, oh! And just started like the
And
most
he-
like, cartoon laughter I've
His
ever heard in my
laugh,
life.
it was the greatest laugh I've ever heard in my
So
life. It was so like intoxicating. That guy had a great laugh.
That guy had a fucking solid cosplay.
Yeah.
The fact that he had his keys on a magnet so people could steal it,
Yeah.
top tier.
Okay, so Vibe Corner,
Yeah.
which if anybody is going to a convention with a big ass group of people,
Have a
highly
designated
highly
spot.
recommend finding your own Vibe Corner. Just a
Yeah.
place where
Have a designated
We get
spot.
some-
yeah, just a
Fantastic people watching.
just a place where you guys know you'll meet up and you guys will like at least one of you will always think to go there.
Oh no.
Was that the first day or the second
That was
day?
The first day.
So what happened?
Was it?
I think so.
I think that was the second day.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because then we had the art by then.
To be honest, all of the days,
It was kind of a
Feel
blur.
like when I was going through the footage,
Yeah.
You can't tell.
I-
don't
I
remember
had to-
anything about the second day, the second night. Fucking crystal
yeah,
clear.
second day nothing. Second night,
Holy fuck.
The only
primo.
thing I remember from second day was me buying some art for me and Nick, and that was really it. And seeing and talking about the outrageous prices of the fucking foam weapons.
Tell the people at Daisho. Whatever you're going through, we love you.
I don't remember that bit.
We were like, that was the third person we saw crying.
Oh yeah.
That you got that, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so
We love you, Daisho.
yeah, so for
Just
context,
fucking-
John
So
does,
cool.
yeah, it's like we love you,
Whatever you
Daisho
gonna do.
tries to make a hard hand the most retarded heart I've ever
Like
seen
Nothing.
in my life. So then me and him had the bit of just throwing up gang shit, like, yeah, we love you, Daisho, and just like fucking like throwing up blood and shit.
That was,
Oh, fucking hell.
yeah.
And then first night of the show,
Oh boy!
John had
Oh.
alcohol for the first time.
Woo!
Let's get into
I
this.
drank
Oh my
actual,
god!
somewhat hard liquor for my
Oh
first
my
time
god, it was amazing.
in 19 years of living.
It was
So-
probably the greatest night I've ever been with
Holy
drunk people.
fuck, that was amazing.
So, Monacos are a thing.
Yes.
Monacos are a fantastic thing.
Mhm.
I
I like Red Bull.
highly
Like the
highly
first
recommend
Monaco
highly recommend Monacos.
If you are legal drinking age, you know.
I
Press
spent
I had,
Monaco's.
which we all
I
Yes.
spent nearly $80 on Monacos that fucking convention.
Christ.
So yeah, Monacos are great. They have 2 shots of vodka, and at least the white one tastes like Red Bull, but the blue
Yeah, I
one,
like the white one.
the blue one kind of tastes like Sprite.
I didn't have
There's a
that.
bunch of different
That was-
flavors.
I enjoyed the blue.
I had
the
the,
orange one.
I also got the like raspberry one,
Mhm.
and it tastes like fucking garbage. It tastes like cough syrup. And then Blake had it, and he just like, damn, this shit pretty good.
Mhm.
I'm like, what the fuck, Blake?
Okay, so we get liquor, everything like that, and everyone drinks. I don't, because someone has to be, I guess, I don't know, not drunk. And I was like, I'll do it. Fuck it.
Will was there though.
Oh, Will and Kenny were basically
wait. We need to back up because
Yeah.
we missed Zach, we missed Weeb Girl,
Oh, you're right.
we missed
Zach. We missed
Weeb-
Zach.
Oh, the homie
We
Zach.
missed the burlesque show.
No, that
Cause
was
that was the second night.
day.
Was it the second?
That
night?
was the second night.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
don't know.
it's. Wait,
I feel like it
was
was
that the
no,
second?
Rave
No,
was the
second
second
night was rave night, which is also
First
the
night
night.
was burlesque.
Wait.
Oh,
Yes,
you're
first
right.
night
Yeah,
was
first
burlesque.
night was
Fuck
burlesque.
all of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Anyway, we need to backpedal a bunch.
yes, we do. Okay,
because
so
there
first
was
day,
more stuff that happened.
about like midday,
We're
me
great
and Nick,
storytellers.
me, Nick, Kenny, and Will are at the convention.
Yeah, because I just remembered that I was on Tinder while I was drinking,
Yeah.
which is why I was like, wait. Anyway, go ahead.
So me, Nick, or we should talk about Weed Dick first.
Yes.
Okay.
So who was
So-
the first one that matched?
No,
That was
I
me.
feel like
Okay.
Weeb Dick is a day 2 thing.
No, because it was
No,
the first
that
thing.
was the first day.
Because that's how me and him talked with Zach.
Yeah, that's how we met Zach.
Really?
Because
Yes.
we brought it up to him, and we were like, "Hey," you know, everything like that. So
Okay,
I brought it up. Was it a Cracker Barrel? I brought it up to you too.
Oh yeah, because at some point during day 1 we got hungry, so we went to Cracker Barrel to eat. Because we were all in costume still.
Mm.
And
No,
then
we did
you guys
before we
started
all
talking.
went. Shit.
You guys started. I feel like you guys started. I don't remember when you started talking
No,
about. All I
where
know
were
is
we
that
at?
it
It
was
was
day
somewhere
1.
else. Fucking. It wasn't where we were eating. It was. You. No, we were Walmart. It was Walmart when I first saw We Dick mess with her. So this is girl. I don't remember her name. What was her name?
Let's not drop her name. Let's just call her Weeb Dick.
Okay,
No
we
one's
Yeah.
gonna fucking find her.
Emil. We'll call her Emil because it was something like that. But
I
it was
don't
like,
remember.
Yeah, it was a meal from Halo Reach.
yeah, it was Emil from Halo Reach.
Yes.
So it's this girl. Her bio says looking for Weeb Dick.
It was like at Daisho looking.
I swipe right, instant match. I tell you two. I'm like, this girl's looking for Weeb Dick. Both of you start looking through Tinder.
Well, I didn't have Tinder.
Not yet. You matched with her, and then you and me told everyone else. They ended up matching with her later. But you, me, Kenny, and Will are at the convention, and there's this dude walking up with a shirt. He's not walking up to
Yeah,
us.
I was
He's just
there
walking
too,
by.
man. Fuck you.
Were you there already?
Yes, I was watching
Okay.
you guys.
Then it might have just. Then I don't think Kenny was there. I think he was already far off.
Fucking retards.
So
No, it was you, Kenny.
don't interrupt me. So let me go on with it.
And
Fuck
Nick.
it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And this dude walks up, wearing a shirt that says "Where to Waifu,"
Yeah, that we had seen earlier in the day.
and no, we didn't see him earlier. in the
Yes,
day.
we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Because
whatever.
he started talking about like the whole Dr. Disrespect thing, and we were
Yeah,
like, "You like
okay.
this guy? This
Yeah.
guy's pretty cool."
Okay, so Nick was like, "Hey man, you find her?" And he was like, "Nah, man." No, that's when he talking about the Dr. Disrespect shit.
No.
Yes, it was.
We met him first. We met him once before.
We talked to him. That was the second interaction we had with Zach. That's why I was like, "Hey, did you find her yet?"
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Ish.
Shut the fuck up, dude. You know I have a shit memory.
That's why I'm trying to help you.
You shut up, dude. Don't call me a
You
bitch.
fucking-
All right.
Yeah, go
So,
ahead.
everything like that, we were like, "Oh yeah, we matched with this girl. She might be your one, man." He's like, "What?" And he's like, "She's looking for Weeb Dick," and we show her, and he's like, "Oh, I matched with her too." And me and Nick immediately shoot out of our seats, grab each other on the shoulders, and go, "Ah!" And we start jumping up and
It was
down.
the most dudes being guys thing at the fucking
Exactly.
We were like, ah!
I can't remember if this was day 1 or day 2, but we were at the game room with Zach, and we were just shooting the shit.
That was day 2.
And
That was day 2.
That's when me and no, wait, no, that might have been day 3.
That was day 2
Are
because
you sure? Because that's when we were in cosplay.
because it was
in the gym
post-raid.
teacher thing.
it was post raid.
Rave, you mean?
Post rave, yeah.
Okay.
okay,
No, it wasn't.
no, he's right.
Rave because I wasn't dressed up. When we were in the game room and then the rest of his friends popped in,
Yeah, because you weren't dressed for the
We
rave.
weren't dressed up.
You just had your freaking red.
I was dressed up because I still had my gun because we did the bit where we all put our guns on the table.
Yeah.
So I was still dressed up. So that was before the rave.
See, I'm not retarded in this situation. I was right. Fuck you guys. You and me were just as gym teachers.
We
for
should
this.
honestly have just storyboarded the whole fucking thing before we started so that we could be like,
This is gonna be the worst podcast to listen to. I'm just telling you right now.
That's not true.
Exactly.
The Mark
Yes, it
one's still
is.
worse than
the
this.
Mark one is still.
This is gonna be right after it.
Okay, so after
But
that,
that's because there's too
we
much
do some
to
other shit
talk
in the
about.
convention. What did we do after you, me, and Zach did the whole thing? He went off to do his thing. You, me, everyone
I
else
think
went
we
on
were
and
like
fucked off.
getting ready to do the burlesque show
Yes.
because I don't remember what the fuck happened, but we ended up in line and we were like, "Hey, Luis!" And he
And
just
just
fucking
stood there silent.
there, did not say shit.
Because we were in the wrong line.
No, we weren't. We were in the right line.
We were in the
There
right
we
line.
go
It was
again,
as
there
long
we
as
go.
fuck.
Mixing
Oh,
No,
we were in the
everything.
wrong line
No,
first,
we
remember?
were in the
on
wrong
the other
line.
side of the area.
Oh yes, we were on the wrong
So that's
side.
not what we're talking
there was
about.
No line though.
Yeah, and then Luis took off, and then he
And
was
then
he
he,
went to go check.
he was in the
Yeah.
right line,
And he
and then the
told
first
us-
thing we see is fucking Luis in full Thatcher.
Not
I call him
Thatcher.
Thatcher in full freaking mute
Mute.
outfit with his arms crossed, like he's fucking
Like,
so
this
pissed
man,
at
we were like,
us.
"Hey, Luis, how's it going?" And then he
He's
was
just shaking
fucking-
his head.
And
it's
we
so
walked
good.
up to him,
Didn't
and
say
we're
shit.
like, okay, we're gonna go back in line, because we don't want to like get fucking murdered by all these horny
And then
bastards.
Boomer fucking Blake was just like.
Blake just
hey.
stayed, and all of us went to the back, and fucking the burlesque show was fucking crazy.
You guys want to talk about that for a bit or
Yeah,
not?
But we should talk about our line adventure
Then while
first.
then while we were in line,
Oh yeah, we got fucking delirious as shit.
Nick and John were like, it's been almost an hour delayed.
yeah,
It's not almost not worth
We
it.
were
If
getting-
it hits 12:45, we're
we
leaving.
were getting fucking angry, and then
We started doing the Mario and Luigi voices.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
here's the thing. John said, I'm giving it till 12:45 if this line doesn't move. Good thing we got retarded by 12:30 because we would have left a long time ago. But
Like,
we did that bit for like a good like 30
That's a rock,
minutes.
Luigi. You didn't make it.
It's a football. I chiseled it. We fucking,
I chiseled it. All right.
throw me a pass.
Ooh,
oh.
that's no regulation. Oh my God, Nick's dead. Look at him.
It takes all the colors to make a rainbow, Luigi, except black.
Mario, you have some spaghettis on your overalls.
Fuck you, Luigi.
And
Me and
Luigi,
Nick,
you
we
have,
brought back the fucking colon thing.
Luigi, you got some capicola on your overalls. Fuck you, Mario.
Fuck you, Mario.
Oh yeah.
And that's where the hey, what do you?
Hey,
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
I've actually never seen that episode of Funhouse until that night.
I honestly forgot.
Hey, buddy.
Alright, there's this episode, or this Funhouse
Funhouse
gameplay
video.
where they were like strip club managers.
It's Club Naughty.
And yeah, there was this whole bit where James grabs Bruce around the shoulder, is just like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going? How's your erection? You staying hard?" And for whatever fucking reason, I can't remember if you remember that, or if I remember that, or if Vincent remembered that, but one of us just fucking opened up this pit of a fucking rabbit hole, and we said that every fucking minute.
It was at least
For the
100
rest of the
times
weekend.
within 1 hour.
Like
It started at the burlesque show though.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
started in line, and for whatever reason, it did not lose its potency.
Oh.
Like
oh yeah,
it
'cause
was.
someone brought up the fucking Tug Nuggets thing, and then someone brought up Club Naughty.
Hey, buddy,
Hey, buddy.
it's good. And then the rest of the night, it didn't matter what the context was, what time of night it was, because I'm pretty sure the second night, like we were reviewing footage from the night before, or like from that night when we got back. And we were still just like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going? How's your erection?" And we were fucking dying.
And I like how you guys added the subtext on of like, hey buddy, how's you doing? What's your pronouns? What's your
Oh, yeah. we were talking. Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
That's its own fucking
There's
thing.
your mom's house. It's like a clip that they play on the show. It's like they're like old people and they're like figuring out that they have to like start asking people like, "Hey, how's it going? What's your name? What's your pronoun?" So it's like a meme that they have on the show of like whenever there's a non-binary person on the show, they just play the clip of Christina just being like, "Hey, how's it going? What's your name? What's your pronoun?" So we added that to.
How's
Hey,
it going? What's your
buddy.
name? What's your pronoun? How's your erection?
Didn't Tom did like a bit on like morning TV? He came out as non-binary.
Yeah, I think so.
So then we did Mario and Luigi. We got angry. We did Hey Buddy. I downloaded Tinder. Who the fuck is Bob?
Who the fuck is Bob?
I remember this.
Oh fuck. I forgot about Bob.
Who the fuck is Bob?
So when John made his account, what'd you do? You logged in with your Facebook,
Yeah, I
right?
re-logged in and it was like, "Hey, Bob21." And it was a picture of me and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Who the fuck is Bob?
And then Nick was just like, "Okay, Bob." Fucking Christ.
What was the fucking bio you and me read on?
Oh yeah, just something about a youth pastor wanting to like deal drugs.
Oh yeah, fucking
Yeah.
slinging the word of the Lord while dealing the dope.
Because one of my images made me look like a youth pastor because I was doing it to him, like the meme.
Half of the photos that were on your thing consisted of random photos I took of you.
Yeah. Well,
Didn't you also
now they're
say-
mostly decent photos?
The
I
gremlin photos
vaguely-
still there, right?
Yes, the gremlin photos.
Good.
Still
I vaguely remember a bit of Nick going, "Hey buddy, what's your pronoun?" And you said Bob. For some reason that
there.
fucking
Hey,
killed
buddy,
us.
what's your name? What's your pronoun? How's your Bob?
Bob.
Bob.
Yeah.
Bob.
So
So
downloaded Tinder with the sole intent of matching with that same weed dick girl, which I think by the end of the weekend, like everyone in our party had matched with her that had Tinder.
So I'm not sure if this is a day
Fucking
2
wild.
thing. I'm pretty sure it was, but we were with Zach and we were all talking about this girl,
Mhm.
and I've been talking to her and I got her snap. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Picture, yeah.
Yeah, so-
Second day.
so we're all talking about her. I'm like, everybody applaud your phones. we all go to the screen
yeah.
of we matched with her, and I fucking snapped it to her. And it's all she replied with, so we have an orgy, or?
No, what she said was, damn, called out, and then a couple minutes later, so, orgy?
So orgy? I'm like,
Alright,
God, that was
let's not
fucking
get
weird.
back- Let's not. Let's try
not
to
get
stay-
not get
Okay,
forward
Because
tracked.
then we got back to the room and there was a whole bit about that.
Okay,
Do you
day
want
one
to,
night.
Nick? Do you want to talk about Titty Jasmine? Because I know you were like,
No, wait, we
Infatuated
gotta talk about
with
day
her.
one night of everyone drunk.
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
How could you forget?
No, no,
How
no,
could
no,
you
no,
forget
no,
the
no,
whole
no, no,
weekend?
no, no, no,
Nick, you
no,
about to
no,
fall
no, no. About Blake, how I degraded him in front of her.
What happened? Wait. Oh!
Okay.
So the burlesque.
So we
the
got to the
burlesque.
burlesque show.
The burlesque show.
Yes.
It was great. It was a
There
great
was
entertainment
one-
piece.
Burlesque lady
Oh my
who
god.
didn't perform, and she was dressed up as Jasmine.
she was like an usher, pretty
And we
much.
can
Yeah.
all agree that
She was
she
the
was
tip
the
jar.
most attractive one out of all
Yeah.
of them. We can all agree.
I don't know, bro.
Darth
Skeletor
Maul,
kind of
though.
hit different.
I don't know, Dante though.
I don't know, bro.
No.
Dante and Skeletor kind of hit
Shut
different.
the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
Jasmine.
What are you saying, bro?
I agree with Nick.
Was
Skeletor,
primo.
they were, her
I
and Skeletor
definitely-
were equal.
I definitely agree with Nick.
So we
And
left.
it's not just because she bent right down in front of us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fucking tripped over Kenny, and Kenny was just like,
Nothing.
Ha, ha.
No, Kenny didn't even know. We were like,
He's
Kenny,
disciplined.
Kenny,
He's in the-
remember
he's in the
when
mask,
that
he's
happened?
Disciplined.
he
He
has
was
no
like,
room to get
no.
erect in that armor.
not at all. By the way, did you see that night hand that he made?
Yeah,
That
he's
was
making
really cool.
night doge
Yeah.
now.
So anyway,
Oh, that's cool as fuck. So then
we left.
we left.
Blake had his bag on him
Yep.
with his EpiPen
Yep.
because he needs it.
Yep.
So like we're going towards the car, and then Blake's like, I don't have my bag. And we were like, fuck. So me, John, and Blake go back to where the burlesque show was, and there's a group of people with people selling merch, and we're like, okay, maybe we'll go to them. Maybe they found the bag.
Yeah, we checked where we were sitting, and there was no bag.
And the bag was not there, so we wait in line, and then who comes swinging around? Motherfucking Jasmine. Jasmine comes with her big ol' fucking
Boobies.
big ol' boobies.
Fucking milkers.
Fucking milkers.
Bazambas.
She's like, hey guys, what's up? And I'm like, oh, hey, did you find a bag? Did you guys find a bag? And she's like, oh, a bag? What kind of bag? What why is this bag so important? And I was like, I put my hand around Blake's shoulder, and I was like, you see my friend here, he really needs his EpiPen. Like, he really needs it, and he can't go out throughout the rest of the con without his EpiPen. She was like, oh my god, I'm so
Fucking
sorry.
dying.
Yeah, she looked at Blake like he was a fucking Make-A-Wish kid. Like, he's on his last leg. And I was like, hell yeah. Hey, buddy. And she was like, why don't you guys go try was it Conops?
Conops,
yeah.
And she was like, usually that's like where the lost and found is. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much, we appreciate it. And she's like, oh, thank you guys so much. And she looks at Blake and she's like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And Blake's like, it's alright.
I forgot that whole
Yeah.
interaction
Yeah,
happened.
we get out of there, we go to Conops. We're like, have you guys seen a bag?
And it had Blake's name
Yeah,
on it,
yeah.
too.
The guy started to laugh, and then Blake was like, "Yeah, my bag has my name on it." And the guy, like, you could see the smile, like he smiled just a tad bit, and he's like, "It's Blake," and he's like, "Yeah, we have your bag."
Nick just.
Oh fuck!
That was
I
good.
forgot.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. Holy shit, that was so good.
I'm so glad I remembered the burlesque show happened.
Yeah.
Oh. What did I mention? I mentioned what was it? Zach the burlesque weed girl. Okay, so that wraps
That's
up
it.
day.
That's day one.
And then we get back to the hotel room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And
we start
then-
drinking.
And we start drinking.
And my phone's almost dead, so I'm fucking sitting on the floor just swiping through Tinder drinking.
I'm taking care of Blake, and then also John, and then kind of taking care of you,
So what was your first time being drunk like?
Doozy.
Was I drunk or was I like...
I don't think it was drunk. I think it
think
was
it
a
was
buzzed or
I think it was a
tipsy.
mixture of being tipsy and
Tired.
being delirious because we were
And
tired.
also I was, so, yeah, we were tired. I hadn't eaten.
Yep.
This was pretty much the first real, like, strong mixed drink I've ever had. So,
Like the minute that alcohol
Pizza.
touched your tongue, the minute that
This is gonna be a
alcohol
long fucking episode.
touched your tongue, you started like naming like anatomy shit
Oh yeah.
about like
I
alcohol and
became
what it
so
does to
big
you.
brain out when I was fucking drunk.
The mad thing. What was the fucking
Oh
thing?
no,
Oh,
no,
no.
no!
It's in the vlog. It's in the vlog. It's in the vlog.
Oh.
All right, so you're like what, one drink
He's
in?
one Monaco down.
He's
Yeah.
one Monaco in, and he's fucking acting a fool, and then you're
Well, no, I drank one and I was like, I feel fine.
He's a little bit wobbly.
Yeah,
you were wobbly. You were
Then
you
once
were
you started the second one,
you were starting your second one.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah. You were starting your second one, and then you and Nick were acting up, and then like, so I'm about
We're also
like,
making a pizza.
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
So
Luis and
I'm
me were
so
making the
good.
pizza.
That pizza was-
So
So I'm playing Smash Bros with Blake,
and then
and
me
I'm 2 Monacos in, and I'm like, I don't feel anything. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you guys. You guys are fucking lightweights and idiots. I stand up on my chair. I'm like, where'd my legs go? And then,
That as soon as whoever asked me if I wanted a second one, that was when it just we were gone.
fucking
We were all gone.
me and Luis. He's like kind of drunk. He's like, how many Monacos did Luis have? So
like
that,
fucking 3.
yeah, he had like 3. He was 3 and I was 0 and
I
fucking
was
me and
going alcoholic now.
me and Luis were making food. We were making pizza. We got chips for everybody, and Nick's like, this pizza's shitty, but it's the best one I've ever had right now.
Dude, I think it was just because we were tired, hungry, and buzzed. That pizza was fucking amazing. But sidetrack. Remember that one time when we all went, when the last time we all hang out before Daisho, Luis opens the door to his car and like 3 empty cans of Monaco fall out.
What?
You and
Yeah,
Nick were like,
oh, he wasn't there, yeah.
No,
Oh, Jenna
we
was
went
there.
and got $5 pizza. It was after we fucking recorded an episode of the podcast.
Oh my god, he's an
So we're like,
alcoholic.
Luis, you want to come? And we get out to his car after we finish eating pizza. And he's like, yeah, I'm just drinking a little bit. And he opens the car door. Fucking
Good, Nick?
Monaco can just falls out.
to lock the door up here.
Oh, okay.
And
So
a fucking Monaco can just falls out and almost just start
Holy
dying.
shit.
yeah, so a bunch of like 3 Monaco cans fall out, and he's like, oh, I didn't open this one yet, and then he picks it up and it sprays everywhere.
And then he just downs it.
Yeah.
He's an alcoholic now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird because I feel like we all drank together but
Yeah.
separately.
Exactly.
It was like we
There was
were
2 different groups. There was
Yeah.
me and Luis, you and Nick, and then you and
No,
Blake.
I feel like it was like we were all like really separate. It was like this Nick that hasn't left and Blake were doing their own thing. I was sitting on the floor minding my own fucking business, just drinking and being like, I don't like Red Bull, so I don't like this.
And I was like, you want some water,
I was
buddy?
just on Tinder the whole fucking time. And then I don't even remember where the fuck you were sitting. Up
What
until
were
the
we
point
talking
where we
about?
were
He was
both,
over in the
like,
kitchen, just
yeah.
sitting at the table.
Up until the point where we were both vibing on the couch, just fucking dying.
You were sitting on the floor in front of where Blake and Luis sleep in the
Yeah, but
floor
I
bed.
came next to him.
I know,
after-
Yeah.
I'm setting it all up. So you're sitting there, and you're like laying down now after you hit your head
Yeah,
on the wall, and you're like, and I'm like, you want some water, buddy? And I toss you a water bottle, and I pan to the right while I'm recording this on my phone, and Nick just comes into frame. He lowers himself down and just flops onto the floor.
Wasn't he eating pizza?
I was eating pretzels.
The pretzels, 'cause, like, the pizza wasn't done yet. He's
I have a video. It's not gonna be in the vlog, but I might just fucking put it in this. It's a drunk Nick
Oh god.
yelling at Blake that he gets the bed tonight, even though we're not sleeping in this hotel room.
What?
And
I don't remember.
and he
this
gets
at
the
all.
bed tonight, and he's like arguing with him. He's like, I have to go back for EpiPen. I stared at Jasmine's.
Oh, yeah.
I stared at
Wait, I
Jasmine's
am
titties.
remembering this.
I stared at Jasmine's titties about the whole thing. I deserve this bed tonight. And Blake's like, all right, you get the bed tonight. And then this motherfucker proceeds to lay down on the floor and nearly
This
pass out.
does sound familiar.
I don't remember me I wanted to get the fuck out of there.
This does
I
sound
did not
familiar.
want to stay there
You,
that
no,
night.
what you said was, it was like the whole thing, if we do have to stay here, I'm sleeping on the bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
This does
Maybe that's
sound
what it
very
was.
familiar.
Because
That's my bed.
My bed tonight,
fucking
bitch. I found your. I talked to a big titty bitch. I had to look at her tits the whole conversation to get your fucking pen back.
Yeah,
okay?
you really did.
So this is.
You know what? You can
my
have the bed.
Look. Oh fuck.
Oh, John's right now.
No, the drink's good.
I know, but you're laying on the ground.
That's okay. The ground is safe.
Don't kick
I
John.
remember you were like, I'm sleeping on the couch. I'm like, nope, this is my place. Then you went to Blake's like, I'm sleeping on the bed.
Yeah. God, it was great.
So then I don't even remember. I just remember fucking falling on the floor, laughing and giggling my fucking ass off, still like holding my drink so it didn't spill anywhere.
Should we talk about
Like
the video that you took of John when you
We'll get
first
there.
started drinking? Because it was
Wait,
before all this.
What?
But you can't tell me to shit or I need to fart.
No, I was drunk already.
I know.
Yeah.
So what are we?
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
That I think we're just working up
Oh.
to it. I'm trying to like remember because at some point me and Nick ended up just on the couch, which is why there's that image of just us fucking dying.
Which is
But-
the thumbnail for this.
Yeah,
So
which
before
would be the
that,
thumbnail.
there's a video of Nick where I'm recording him and he's sitting on the floor. I don't know if I sent it to you or if it's gonna be in the vlog. And it's him eating pretzels, and I'm like, "You gonna eat those pretzels, my man?" And he looks at me, anger in his eyes, and whips the bag of pretzels at me. And I flinch with the camera movement. I look back at him. I whip it back at him. He goes, and after I stop recording, he like fucking baseball pitches it at me.
My God.
So
There was a
then we-
fucking little mark on my arm afterwards.
Jesus. We ended up on the couch. Then we started eating fucking hella pizzas.
Oh my
We
god,
ate
those
so much
pizzas just
fucking
kept
pizza.
on coming.
You're like,
Um,
where's this pizza coming
Chef
from?
Luis in the
fucking
kitchen,
pizza?
just like.
Luis was chefing it.
And then
I had to make a soup. I forgot about
oh
that.
yeah,
Blake was like,
We'll
I'm
get
hungry.
there,
Can you
we'll
make me
get
a
there.
soup? It was
We'll
at the
get
same time.
we'll get there. Well, no. Yes, you made the soup at the same time, but he didn't start eating it until way later.
Yeah,
So
I had the keys in my hand. I was like ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah. So then, was it like after that I like fucking like stumbled into the kitchen and started drinking maple syrup?
No,
Oh,
that
no,
was way
no.
before. That was way
Was
before.
that way before?
Yeah, that was way
No,
before.
he was while he was drunk still. I
No,
remember
but
that.
I
that was
drank
way
some.
before the pizza. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
So I
'Cause
drank
you came
maple
in,
syrup at some point.
And I remember
back
you
in
took your jacket off because you were starting to get hot, and then you were just in like your normal little baby sweater, and I was like, "Here
the-
you
I
go,
think I was
John."
just wearing my.
I don't remember. I was like, "Here, John, take a sip," and you went to the sink and you went and fucking just spit it out into the sink.
There was.
And then I actually just drank the rest of it.
Yeah.
Okay, what was you said there was some kind of like anatomy or like health thing that like you had to like burn off the alcohol or something? Because you and
No, I
Luis
started remembering all of the facts that I know about alcohol and how it affects your like body and your bloodstream.
Okay. Because I have a video of
Me rambling about it.
no,
Yeah.
of you, Luis and Nick running down the hall drunk. Running down the hall drunk and
Were we?
I have
You
no
were
idea
drunk,
why.
And I was like, you and Luis should race again, and then you just ran out of the room.
That was
down
the reason
hall,
why.
And you just fucking
yeah.
booked it down the hall. And
I have
Luis
that- I'll-
chased after
Oh,
you.
yeah,
I'll
I
fucking put it
remember
up right here.
vaguely drunkenly-
You don't remember?
Oh fuck, they went around the corner.
This recording. I'm sorry about this. Fucking, I was like, because someone was like, "Oh, we should race again," and then fucking, I was like, "Yeah, John, go in the hall. I'll have Luis come out," and you fucking booked it.
Yeah.
You hightailed down the fucking road.
And then I
and I'm
fucking
like,
turn
"Luis,
around
go after him."
and I turn around
I do
and
remember this.
then I turn around and Blake's like on the floor like fucking belly laughing, just watching you guys run. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't
And
talk
then I
about
think
the
I-
races the day before.
Yeah, that was kind of whatever. And then
Excuse
I
me,
feel
like
like
when Blake hit, or when Nick ate shit? Or wait, who ate shit? Who fell?
I ate shit. I fell in
Yeah.
the Yeezys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick fell in the Yeezys.
was it then after that where I came back and was like, I can't tell if I have to shit or I need a fart.
That was after that, yeah.
After we came back from running
Yep.
drunkenly.
Remember, you were recording
Oh
him,
my
and
lord.
he just panned out to you, he's like, I can't tell if you shit or any fart, and you just
Fuck.
clunk and dropped to the
It's
floor while recording it.
the
Explaining it doesn't do it
greatest.
justice.
It's the greatest
vlog.
clip.
It's in the vlog.
It's the greatest clip I've ever seen in my
It's like
fucking life.
The highlight, I think, is just that.
It's the most retarded
If
clip
there's
ever.
an MVP clip of the Daisho, that'd be it.
I can't tell if I need to shit or I need to fart.
That's the MVP clip.
Turn
just
around.
me
False
standing.
face first.
Fucking, I so seamlessly stand to sit. Just
Yeah,
fucking,
no,
And then
we were
the
watching,
moment-
it's like butter, you went from stand to sit. It's like
And
a
then
phantom.
the moment Nick
Ugh.
hits the ground, you can hear John. Nah, never mind. I figured it out.
Yeah,
That's like the best
watching
part.
this whole thing go down. I'm just sitting on the couch and I see Nick just clunk, just drop to the fucking floor. I'm like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah, and the whole time I was just clinging on this bottle of water for dear life.
Didn't I agree with the giant Dasani from the fridge?
Yes. It was like the
Yeah.
first time I got high, I clung on to this bottle of Gatorade for dear life. Oh. Fuck.
Ooh, fuck.
So day 2.
Well, that was, we didn't even finish night 1.
Yeah.
There was
We,
still
Is
we
that-
didn't
there
get
was
into the
still me
soup. We didn't get
sitting-
into the
yeah,
spoon
there was the soup,
debacle.
there was the math,
We didn't talk about you
It's all in the vlog.
consuming the entire bag of pretzels.
I ate a lot of those pretzels.
You did. I remember you were laying on the floor. I'm like, Nick, I got you something. And you're like, what? And I handed you the joint to give us. Oh, and he fucking grabs it like a baby and starts.
Yeah. So then the three of us that were staying at the other hotel.
Hang
our
on.
way home.
No, well, somebody, one of you guys, really wanted to stay there, and I was like,
It was you.
I'm not
You
staying
were like,
here.
I
I think it was you.
No,
You
but
were
the
like,
things
I
you
can
were-
sleep anywhere. I'll sleep on the floor.
What
I'm
you
like,
said was,
we are not
We're not
sleeping on the
leaving.
floor.
You're drunk.
You wanted
You're
to
drunk.
leave. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I was fine
if
going or
if I
staying.
had to drag you out of there, I would have dragged you out of there.
You probably wouldn't have had to drag me. I would have been like,
Yeah, okay, I'm coming. We racing?
It's not very hard to drag
we
you.
can race to the car.
Drunk, he's like a wet noodle.
When you
The-
don't get to
yeah,
race.
I'm pretty sure the minute Mark like probably came back to the door. I left my car there that night
Yeah.
because I didn't want to drive.
Yeah. So then Nick drove us home because he was fine.
Yep.
Could still navigate.
He
while I
literally
was
forced himself to sober up.
I
He
did.
was like,
He was like, I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here. I'm not sleeping
the
here.
fear of staying in that fucking room.
He didn't want to wake up and see Mark.
Yeah, I did not
Yeah.
want to wake up and
It's a
see
good
Mark.
quick way
I did
to, like,
not wanna
sober
wake
up.
and see Mark.
It's
It's
fear.
just no, it's just drink a bunch of water, just pee it out.
No.
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 Mark is the quickest way to get sober.
That's not how it
Yep.
The fear of waking up
yeah,
in the same
there
area
you
as
go.
him.
knowing that I have to wake up to
Hey,
Mark's
buddy.
music and watching
Hey, buddy.
watching the stock market for whatever reason.
What?
He did that.
What?
He
Why?
puts money into the stock market.
What do you mean?
He has stocks and stuff for some reason.
When was he watching the stock
Every
market?
morning.
Every morning we were there.
What? I don't remember this at
Oh,
all.
wait, hold up. Before we get on the next day. So, that night, after everyone was gone, everyone was getting ready to go to sleep, Blake and Luis are drunk in bed.
Oh yeah, we got home by this point.
And-
We're back at our room.
Blake is out here, laying down on the bed, and he's like, I got a fart, and Luis is like, just blow it towards Vince, and he fucking lifts up the thing, farts at me, I'm like, so after everything I did for you tonight, that's how you're paying me.
Please tell me you saved that
I did.
video.
I think I wouldn't? That was fucking amazing.
That video was gold.
And it's just Luis and Blake just rolling over left and right, just laughing their asses off. And like it's silent for 1 second. Luis is like, "Hey, thanks for the help, buddy." And then fucking immediately go right back at it. Just
Send that to me. I'll put it in the fucking episode.
We were watching the video and I just couldn't I could not see them. I could not see them as Bert and Ernie. That's the vibe that I get from Blake and Luis. It's fucking Bert and Ernie.
Yeah, so that wraps up day one. I feel like we all just fucking passed out
Exactly.
and just were exhausted and tired, and then we woke up, and I was just like, I'll do it again.
So day 2.
Day 2, me and John didn't leave until
Yeah.
5.
So I feel like not a lot happened day 2. So I feel like we could kind of like skim through this.
Yeah.
Uh,
You guys bought art?
Totally forgot to mention on day 1 how I almost died from stomaching.
Oh,
You had those pancakes.
No, that was day 0.
Oh, day 0.
Technically, yeah. This man was fucking dying.
I was
His stomach
literally
was
dying.
Fucked. He didn't get any sleep.
Yeah, thanks. That was it. Anyway, I almost died on day 0, but
Yeah.
we're here.
But he
So the
knew
next
what
day
he was
like,
getting
man,
himself into.
I'm fucking.
Yeah, because
last
when
night.
we went to Cracker Barrel, I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna have these pancakes. They're gonna fucking
I know these are gonna kill me.
obliterate
I'm
me,
still
but
doing
I'm
it.
gonna eat them, and that's exactly what the fuck happened.
And then
And then we had
fucking.
Cracker Barrel the next day.
And you got the burger.
And I had the burger with Duke's mayo.
Oh my god, we're talking about Duke's Mayo! So I ordered a burger. The flashback for day 0.
First day.
I got a
we went to
burger.
Cracker
These two
Barrel.
got breakfast, and I was like, "Oh, it's got something on it called Duke's Mayo. It's homemade." And Nick's
Uh-oh.
just like, "Ooh, know what
Duke
that means."
mayo.
And he's like, "Yeah, Duke, we're gonna need another order of mayo."
That was another bit.
Oh, fucking hell.
So yeah, day 2.
Day 2. Okay, so
You left early. As
I-
fuck,
okay,
'cause
so
your
I didn't-
car was still at the other place.
I didn't
Mark wouldn't
sleep.
pick you up.
Okay, so I didn't sleep. So I barely fucking sleep, and I woke up at like 7 or 8. Like I was like the ass crack of dawn. So definitely wasn't 8. So I wake up and I wake up in a fucking cold sweat. I don't know why. And I wake up in a cold sweat, and then fucking get in the shower, get dressed, and then I look at my pillows, and there's blue hair dye all over those fucking pillows. and I feel so bad.
Thank God they didn't. 'Cause
I thought
sometimes
we were gonna get in shit for that.
hotels like charge extra. We're fine.
We're good. Yeah, I thought we were gonna get shit for that. I got so scared. So yeah, Mark comes to pick me up to take me to the Kalahari, and it was the shadiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life because alright, so I see his car. He's playing like gangster music, like full blown. I'm a fucking do a drive by at your house music, and he has on sunglasses, and is like dead, just like staring, just like in mid fucking like just in dead space, just staring with his sunglasses on, and there's smoke coming from his car. So it was the shadiest car I've ever got into. And then he picked me up and drove me. Not a word was spoken from him.
Wow, what the fuck?
Like I straight up thought he was about to go fucking murder somebody.
He was most likely high at the time.
Yeah.
Probably didn't even know he was driving.
He's like, what the fuck is going on in GTA?
So
This doesn't look like San Andreas.
We didn't talk about the
That was
crazy
the
Japanese game we played. We didn't talk about Mark
yeah.
walking around with the fucking...
Well, I think Mark walking around with the blunt.
Oh yeah, that
Was
was
the
this day.
second
That was this day.
Going back to the first day, we found this cool, essentially just Japanese Mario Party.
But it was like weird because there were like 3 buttons. There was like a dial and a red button and a blue button.
mm,
Oh, I got Nick and John hooked on rhythm games.
Yeah, those are fun.
Rhythm games are
Juby.
great.
Yeah, Jubeat's fun.
Um,
The other ones.
yeah, so you left early. I don't even remember when the fuck we ended up leaving.
It's in
Like,
the
it was
vlog.
starting to get dark,
In
wasn't
the
it?
vlog.
It was definitely starting to get dark. We got there.
you guys miss Zur?
Oh yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, I saw a amazing cosplay of Zur from Destiny.
Which was the one thing that Nick
Came
wanted
out-
to see.
Yeah.
Well, at
uh,
least I got to see the Halo guy.
That's true.
Yeah, came out of the women's bathroom, so it was a female.
Sir's a woman confirmed?
Yes.
Oh,
So it was just I just went up to them like, Zur, let me get a picture, and they fucking whip out the engram. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Fuck.
This motherfucker knows what's
so sorry
good.
we didn't see them.
Maybe I cut out the lead.
Hope so. Zur, if you're listening. Probably not.
Your will is not your own.
Yes.
but 9 will guide you.
So what do you
Yeah,
guys...
I can't really remember
I
anything.
don't remember anything
that
during
happened on
the
day
day
2.
of day 2.
That was the day we all went into the actual like vendors hall and like looked around since the first day we really didn't.
Yeah, we
And that's when me and Nick went in there.
glanced
I bought
around.
some art for me and him.
Yeah, I just stayed out there full already, and
Yeah, you and Kenny were sitting out there. Not Kenny, Will. You and Will were out there for a little
yeah,
bit.
me and Will were just
Vibing.
hanging out.
You and me went in there by ourselves.
Because I think didn't we? Was this after you guys got your art? Weren't we already? Me and Luis were back in costume, right? Because we saw more Siege cosplayers.
And
Yes,
then you guys went and
you were in
changed again,
costume.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because me and Luis originally weren't in costume. Then we came. Oh, because we had to stop at your guys' room to grab Will's tentacles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for his Tokyo
And I
Ghoul.
was like, I don't really want to dress up. So then we got fucking, of course, the day that we're not already in costume, 3 Siege cosplayers walk right by me and Luis.
3 really
so we're
good
just like,
ones, too.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we like,
Ella, Sledge, and
yeah, Ella, Sledge, and Echo.
Okay.
And we had to run, we ran back. God, I look so fucking retarded in that photo. We ran back, we suited up, we came back. As soon as we walked in, we found them, and we were like, hey!
Yeah, it was great. It was like the most badass thing
Yeah, it was so
I've ever
fucking
seen.
cool.
Like to see all you guys like lined up.
I look so retarded.
It was
God
badass,
damn it,
dude.
look
I
so
loved it,
fucking
man.
I like how Ella was not pointing her pistol. She was like,
Yeah, she pulled out the bomb.
I'm gonna girls me.
I'm sorry. I looked so fucking scuffed.
You look
Everyone
great,
else looked
man.
so professional. And then we were like, yeah, we're gonna go to the game room. And I feel bad because the girl dressed up as Ella was like trying to talk to me and Luis, and we were like, I thought we were just gonna go our separate ways. And then she was like kind of floating around with her friends, and I was like, feel bad, but oh well. Later, we never saw them again.
She let her
Yeah, we never
pussy.
saw them again.
They disappeared.
They're probably there for only like one day.
Yeah. So then we were at the game room again for a little bit. I think that's when we ran in and stacked the second time, and we took the photo of
Yeah.
all of us matching with.
Can I tell the epilogue of Weeb Dick?
Sure. I
So
didn't even know there was.
okay, so
Wait, didn't we do the panel that day too? Or we tried to?
let's not talk about the panel.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not talk about
That was a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Dude, that was bad.
Well, we can talk about the pain photo.
Oh, true.
so Weeb Dick has so What the fuck are you?
Pulled through his forehead.
Well,
Go
Go
on,
ahead,
keep going.
because we're never gonna
Okay,
finish this
so
episode.
Weeb Dick, we were on Snapchat and we're talking. She was drunk as fuck like the whole time, like for
Epilogue?
for all 3 days. This is really distracting. Anyways. Okay, so when we were at Famous Dave's, right? And
Yeah, that was the second one.
yeah, so we were at Famous Dave's and we're all talking about her and we're all talking about how we match with her. So then one of us thought of the idea, let's just all message her and just say I'm a friend of Nick's.
Oh yeah, that's
Mhm.
when we got back after we decided to change for the rave.
Yeah, and then so we messaged her like I'm a friend of Nick's, and then she said to one of you, how many fucking friends does Nick have or some
Yeah,
shit?
she's like, how many fucking friends do you have? I was like, a lot.
Enough
She's
to
like,
start an orgy.
I was like, how many? She's like, how many friends did I match with? I'm like,
All of them.
All
Like
of them,
nearly
kinda.
all of us.
Literally all of them.
all of them but one.
If we had a Tinder, you've matched with us.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, and then we go back to the hotel room, so you guys could change, and I
we
send
went back to Vincent and Mark and everyone else.
yeah, and I send her retarded videos of us being retarded,
Yeah.
like
as
we
do.
usually do. So then, I told she was like saying like I'm serious about this fucking orgy. Like she was like saying like some fucking
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
This was the bit that I was trying to remember.
yeah. So and then Nick pulls out condoms. And
Passed them out to everybody.
yeah, pass them
we
out
all
to
started,
everybody.
Like, pointing guns at each other, like who fucked her first.
Who said they were down for the orgy? Who was it? I'm not going out as the horny one. I shot myself.
Oh, is that why we started killing ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, was that
Yeah,
what
and
that clip
then-
was?
I was like, I'm not going out as the horny one, and I shot myself.
Oh.
Yeah, and then fucking Will walks in. He's like, "What the fuck is happening?" Like,
And I
he's
sort of
just like,
That's
pointed
gonna
him.
go. That's
Yeah.
gonna go to day 2 now.
Was that day 2?
Yeah.
That was day 2. Because we were getting ready for the rave.
I'm not
I'm
ready.
still trying to remember what her fucking name was.
Emmy.
So
Was it Emmy?
Yes.
okay, so
Sounds familiar.
she said she'll be at the rave.
Yeah.
So
Got in line for the rave.
we got in line for the rave. We were there. I spotted her, and then I point to you guys like, there she is. There's Weeb Dick, and like the socially awkward person I am, I just waved, and then that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
I don't know what we expected
didn't see her.
from her.
The worst
I
ending.
saw her maybe once the entire rave.
Yeah.
I found a
Right,
rubber
was fun.
ducky.
And then text her after that. I said, "Did you end up getting any Weeb Dick?" She said, "No, but I kissed about 5 girls." And I said, "You know what? We take those.
Hey, we take those.
We take
we
those.
take those.
We take those.
We take those.
We take
Fucking
those.
take those.
Yes,
Do we take those?
That's what I'm saying.
We
We
didn't
take
talk
those.
about the crippled congregation.
we take those." And then I got home, and then pictures were exchanged, and then she blocked me. So there's the end of Weeb Dick.
Everyone that I matched with at fucking Daisho, I immediately unmatched when I got back, so I don't.
Everyone I matched with, half of them were trans. Some of
Really?
them were cute though.
I matched with one of Kenny's friends.
Really.
Yeah.
Hey, you be taking those. It's a guy who likes to dress up as girls.
That's like the straightest thing.
It's a girl who turned into a man who likes to dress up as a girl. I went,
Oh damn! Mark would
hey,
questionably know your location.
this little girl
Uh-uh.
just identifies as a man dressed up as a girl. You want to see a picture?
It
cancels out-
It cancels out because PEMDAS.
I'm good.
Because Pam
He's
ass.
trying to hang himself.
Ugh.
Yeah, so then.
So
You
quick
can't
thing.
hang yourself. You're not the manager at Walgreens.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So, quick thing. Flashback again. The crippled congregation was a group of a bunch of cosplayers in wheelchairs.
I like
Half
how
of
Will
them
tried to justify it,
Didn't
like,
need
they
to
could be in
use their
wheelchair.
wheelchairs. They didn't
Could
need
move their
wheelchairs.
legs.
They could move their legs.
They all move their legs.
And Will
Except
was
for
like,
one of them.
Will was like, you guys are fucked because you could be in a wheelchair for other reasons. I'm like,
But,
primarily because your legs don't work.
and we just kept making fun of it. It's like, uh-oh, they converted another. And another one just rolls up.
Literally.
Oh my god. Google fucking, for some reason it heard me saying a bunch of cosplayers in wheelchairs and it showed me a bunch of pictures of them.
Oh no! They found us. The crippled congregation found us.
We're compromised.
So,
Who's crippled here?
yeah, we went to the rave. That was fun.
That was a good
Head,
time.
shoulders, knees, and
I had a
toes.
really good
We
time.
were jamming.
Nick sliced
The
his
crowd
finger
was
open.
so fucking dead.
It
I
was dead, yeah.
There
had.
was literally no.
Alright, so not only was the
Oh yeah, how did you?
not only was the
How did you-
Weeb Dick
It was
situation
the-
at the wave the most retarded thing I've ever done,
Just
but
like-
I also fucking sliced open my finger while doing fucking Orange Justice from Fortnite as a joke on my fucking badge. I didn't know they were fucking made of razor blades.
Thank God I had the gauze.
Yes.
The guys.
So I wrapped.
Oh, yeah, you had some of my gods.
I wrapped. I still kind of have the scar actually.
Jesus.
So
well, you got
I
more
wrapped.
scars now.
Yeah, I wrapped that shit up in cotton, and then I went to.
This episode's gonna be long. So
Yeah.
I don't think you should.
I went to the was a con
Conops.
ops.
Swear to God, if you worry about me
Yeah.
tapping my foot on the fucking.
I'm just moving it.
Okay.
So, what dances did we do during that fucking thing? I know there was a giant conga line that everyone hopped into.
Yeah, I
Yes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and
That was
toes.
the only live part of that crowd was the conga line.
Yeah.
That black guy
How
who.
the fuck can you go to a rave and have
And not dance.
zero
Oh,
energy?
the-
Monkey
No one
dance.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who will
Not
eat
talking
the
about that.
day?
Not talking about that.
We saw Pink Master Chief,
Yeah.
and they had
that-
glow sticks
there's
attached to their titties.
I didn't see
T-Rex.
Oh yeah, the T-Rexes.
The second DJ was absolute AIDS.
The first one was crazy
First
though.
DJ was
And
great.
then I'm pretty sure the first DJ came back on, and
Came
that's when
back.
we started playing all the remixes of video
Yeah.
game
That
soundtracks.
was
And we were
good.
like, oh.
I know this one is Zelda.
Didn't he like? The second DJ didn't like his
He
shit.
tried to get us to do like fucking the like oh-ing.
Yeah, 'cause I was-
fucking openings.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like, didn't his shit like fuck up or something? It's like, this shit gonna take long to reboot.
I don't know, but like, holy fuck, it was just
Right after like the first set
So
ended, like
bad.
me, Luis, Kenny, and Will went to go to the Nerf Arena thing.
You guys
God,
got
those people were
fucking-
fucking
you guys
tryhards.
got sweated on.
This dude fucking.
What was that
shot-
like?
Disgusting. Some dude shot me in the leg, and I didn't realize there were lives in it. And he was just like, "Take your fucking leg shots." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Take your leg shots. You're dead." I'm like, "You can die?" And he's like, "Yeah." You didn't know? I'm like, "No." That's just a shooting with Nerf guns.
Yeah, as when we were in line and I saw some people that had 3D printed custom fucking
Guess
shit.
who it was?
What the fuck?
Huh.
Guess who the person was yelling at
Shaggy?
me? No,
Oh,
it was one of the people who worked there.
okay.
Manlet with the stupid hat.
Who with the stupid hat?
Manlet.
Was it a bandana or a hat?
No, the hat. Remember the one that was like telling us, clear to the sides!
Oh,
I don't remember.
We were lining up for the burlesque show at the wrong area. He was like, clear the sides!
Oh yeah, I remember him.
He was taking his job too serious. I
Yeah.
remember.
I don't remember, but what the fuck? Yeah, as soon as we were in line for the rave and I saw that, I was like, I'm glad we didn't go.
Yeah.
And then you guys went. But yeah, the
But
rave.
there was something really cool that we saw. There was a dude dressed up as Kirito with an actual VR headset
Oh,
on.
right. He
And a
was
camera
fucking,
attached to it.
Oh, remember the
and he was
portal?
blocking the sword. Oh, the portal
Portal
guns!
guns.
Portal people, yeah.
Yeah, those guys were fucking dope.
It was
Yeah.
really sick. Yeah, second half of the rave, Snooze Fest. How can you have a rave and have no one dancing or like jumping around or anything?
It'd be more hype.
If there was actual other songs besides anime shit and Blackpink,
It'd be
that
no.
was
It,
the only time I was
no,
like,
that guy's playlist for like the second DJ, his playlist was just fucking whack. It, like people would get more hype if you put like the push or pace up test.
No,
It's
I mean, like,
that.
the first DJ.
Yeah, pace up.
The first DJ had. The first DJ was fine.
Mhm.
It's the crowd that was fucking boring
They
and
went,
dead. They didn't want to do anything. Like they didn't move around, jump around, or anything.
They're Wisconsin people. They don't know. They don't associate with this type of music.
Yeah. So
They know
then,
country.
when did we lose Kenny? I think is the part of the.
So we went home at around
Didn't
like
the
1?
saving Kenny happened? Was that
That was day
That was
2.
after the
okay?
rave.
No, yeah, I know it was day 2, but
It was after the rave. We were
it
sitting
was
in the game room.
post rave. Wasn't that when we found out that like Kenny went to the ass eating contest, the cake eating contest?
Yes.
We went to go look for him, and then we ran into a bunch of drunk people, and he was
that
already
before
drunk.
we went to the rave? Or
No, that was
That was
after.
after.
I'm pretty sure
So
because
I
I was
remember
sweaty.
this.
I was
Okay,
sweaty as
so
hell.
we went and found him. We brought him back with us. We hung out in the game room for a little bit. He told me, "I'm gonna go off, go to a party." I'm like, "Okay, I'll let everybody know."
Oh yeah, because I was trying to. No wait.
You were trying
Was
to
that
meet
when
with
I
the
was
one
trying
girl.
to meet up
Yeah,
the one girl?
and I remember
Whatever.
you were playing the
King
fighting
of Fighters.
game with that random dude.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! I forgot because we were at the booth right next to them, and the guy with the hat, and they were.
And,
Your fucking
and he was
cosplay
with the
girl.
cosplay girl. Yeah.
I fucking forgot. The whole weekend was a fucking weird string of coincidences.
What happened?
The cosplay girl that he was like talking to vaguely.
Oh, fucking Shadow.
The guy whose hat that you put on my head was
Yeah.
like, did I leave that there?
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
was her. And her friend, her boyfriend, or
She
whoever.
finally texted me back about the Kenny situation.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And she screenshotted the picture of Kenny, and she was like, "This is one of the most funniest things I've ever seen in my life." I was like, all right, cool.
I think she's gonna be at CAD.
Cool. See you there.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure the same thing will happen.
I'm sure the same thing will happen.
Hey,
where we
this
just
time she'll-
awkwardly look at each other.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about Weeb Dick. We were like, yeah, she was looking for Weeb Dick, and then she was like, wasn't she like holding hands with somebody? Yeah, I saw her holding hands with somebody. I'm like, she's fucking trying to cheat.
Then she also says she kissed 5 girls.
That might have
Yeah.
been that was the dick she currently had. And I was like, I don't know, dude. I don't think
Oh.
she was cheating on anybody.
Well, I've. Do you fucking hold hands with your hookup? Are you supposed to do
They
that?
might.
Well,
You guys are on your way to
I'm gonna
Fuckfest
go knock some
2019.
boots, you know?
You guys are on your way to Fuckfest 2019. Sure, why not?
yeah, I think that's not a big of a deal.
I also don't think
Just
holding
5
hands is a
girls.
big deal.
Yeah. I hold hands with this retard all the time so he doesn't get lost.
We've also kissed.
Yeah,
so it
that's
doesn't-
true.
It's not like it matters.
Didn't you guys like? Was it day 0 where you guys like held hands and like skipped down the fucking?
Oh, yeah.
That was just fucking retarded, but it was funny to me.
Yeah.
That was
We were
awesome.
just like, we were just
Yeah,
we were
we
just
were walking.
having a
It
good
was
time.
the moment we were going to get the badges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were just fucking
And
skipping
fucking,
around.
everyone was like walking, and I would grab your hand, and then we fucking just started
Yeah,
skipping.
started skipping.
So anyway, we were all on our way to go back to the hotel room.
Yep. And
Because we wanted to get fucked up again.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then Kenny was like,
Well, no, Kenny was gone at that point.
Will
Kenny,
So,
We
like,
had Will,
Kenny was
but
been
no,
been
but
gone.
Kenny was MIA.
Will was like, he'll find his
we
way
went-
or
yeah.
find a place to sleep.
no,
we met up
because
with
because he was like, Kenny was like, we want to stay, and we were like, okay, we'll let you stay. And then he left, and then we were walking out, me, you, and Will, and we were like, probably shouldn't have left him, right? Isn't that what happened?
I don't think so.
Because remember, we
we met
had
up with
him.
the
We
people.
had him all out in the lobby. We had him ready to go. And he was like, "Oh, but I want to stay." Yeah.
No, that was after. Because
Okay,
we.
but I remember us also before, but whatever.
I don't remember having him twice, almost at the door outside. Because
I
we
remember that.
found him after the ass eating contest, and the drunk people that somehow were thanking Nick for something. We
Where'd
left.
you get that liquor? I met them in the
Oh,
elevator.
yeah.
How old are you?
That.
I met them in an elevator.
This man.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, so then Will was like, I'll probably be fine. Whatever. And we were all walking out, literally, the whole group. At some point, Mark just fucking ghosted us, leaving the rave, by the way.
Oh my god,
That
that pissed
happened.
me off.
Fuck him.
I was like, "Hey, Mark, what's up?" And he
You
just
want-
looked at us.
Just looked at us on the ground.
Pissed
Fucking
me off.
peasant.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so then the rest of us were all walking out. And then we were like, how's Kenny gonna get home?
Will had Kenny's phone,
Yeah,
Would-
Will had Kenny's phone.
which was dead.
Because I feel we have to give some context because we didn't record all of the Kenny Chronicles or whatever you're gonna.
I got a lot of it, but not
There's like
the entire thing.
intricate
It was like
details.
what was it, like a 2-hour debacle?
Oh fuck.
I remember
And
'cause
we
were
found him
sitting in
pretty
the hotel room in silence.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, basically.
You guys
we
were
were
just
just trying to figure.
Yeah, we
everything out.
went on a fucking
Yeah,
adventure.
'cause all of us were out the door. Nick and Vincent and Luis and Blake were already split up.
You
Like,
guys
walking
were
to
going.
their car, and
You
we were
guys
like,
are going back in. I'm like, I'm gonna catch up to them and tell them
Yeah.
everything, and then we'll go back with them.
yeah, and I felt like I was like, we can't leave him. Like I feel like I was insisting that.
No,
we
yeah,
couldn't
no,
leave
me
him.
too. I was like, we can't
Like,
leave
we
him.
can't just leave him here. So then we're like, I guess we have to go find him, and because Kenny unironically put up all of these. Have you seen this Doge missing?
He
Doge
does it
posters?
every con, apparently.
He does.
And then Will, because they're brothers, pulled the poster down and then started asking people, have you
seen
actually
it?
seen him?
This is not a
Because
joke.
He's drunk and we don't know where he is. And then magically,
Where did we even find him? Did we find
Out
him
in
by
front
the
of the
rave?
rave.
Yeah, with
with the girl.
With girl.
the cosplay girl.
cosplay girl. Yeah.
And Kenny was wearing a fucking apron.
Yep. He was like, "Look what they made me."
This is when I think the footage started. It was like, whatever's going on, Daisho Confi, we love
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. That was.
That's,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
you're
that's
right.
the
You're right.
beginning
You're
of the
right.
footage. So then we're talking, and most of that was recorded. I don't remember what we didn't record. So like, I feel like we can keep it vague.
Oh, this is where I thought that we had him before, because we walked with him all the way to the exit.
We started walking to the exit.
Yeah, and we were at the exit, about to go to the car, and he was like, "Oh no, guys, I really want to stay."
Yeah, because
he put on a sober voice.
Yeah,
was not sober.
We were all standing there outside of the rave. Meanwhile, the friends that he was supposed to stay with just fucked off into the rave.
You
like
can
this
see that.
cosplay girl
You
and
can see that in the vlog.
Yeah.
They left.
And then we were just talking. We were bullshitting. We were, still cracking jokes. And then we started walking back. And you were carrying him, right?
Yeah, we all took turns carrying him.
Yeah. And this is when we didn't get it on camera, I'm pretty sure. Because I swear to God, I thought I did. But Kenny, in your arms, was like, "Hey, Nick." And then you were just all, "Yeah, Kenny, I love you, Nick." "Okay, Kenny."
But it happened again.
Did it?
Yeah,
Okay.
after the Sky Bridge, he was like, "Nick," and I was like, "Yes, Kenny." He was like, "I love you," and I was like,
Okay.
"Okay, Kenny."
Oh.
So he was insisting that he wanted to stay.
Yeah. We
So-
got him all the way to the door.
Yeah,
About to leave, home free.
and then we were like, "Okay, well, you
We gotta go find him.
could stay if you have somebody you're gonna stay with. Who are you gonna stay with?" "Oh, cosplay girl." So we're like, "Okay, let's go find them." So Kenny threw out a room number, which is a completely different room number from what we went to.
Because we forgot it.
Yeah.
God forbid.
Also,
didn't
now
we
that I
think
think
to
about it, why
rewatch
didn't
it?
we?
Why
Yeah,
didn't we-
exactly. Oh my God, we're so stupid.
I think it was more we were in the moment and just up for the fucking. Just
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
around.
We were just
Didn't
up for
have
the
you guys are
adventure.
probably delirious.
Yeah.
We were also really tired.
So that's what made it. Like, we walked back. We walked into the fucking rave.
And let me tell this part of the story.
Yeah.
So-
Go for it.
We go back into the rave thinking that they're going to be in the rave because that was the last place that we saw them. We saw them
We
walk
saw them
in.
Walk in.
So we're like, okay, that wasn't too long ago. Maybe they're there. So we get in. Kenny instantly just starts dancing. He's like, yeah, I'm like feeling the beat, and we're like
Like, we
watching
already
Kenny.
lost
We
control of him.
we almost lose him, and then we find him dancing with a random guy, and we're like, okay, he found him. Why else would he be dancing with this person? This is his roommate. This is gonna be the people that he stays with. And then the guy pulls out his phone. They whisper in each other's ear. The guy pulls up Kenny's Instagram and follows him. And then I look at John like, what the fuck? Because I'm pretty sure we both thought that this was like, we're leaving this man in the hands, we're leaving Kenny in the hands of this random guy. But no, he just wanted to follow him on Instagram. I was like, goddamn. And then Kenny just starts dancing again, like walking away. We looked.
You described it perfectly. Like,
We-
that is the moment that made it feel like a fucking
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, that was us walking into the rave, and that was like a movie. Walked around the entire thing. Walked around the entire
as best we could.
apocalypse of a crowd.
Yeah.
They weren't there. So then we left. We're like, fuck, what do we do? And then I think Kenny was like, well, let's go to the hotel room. Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
Kenny.
we walked through the Kalahari hallway a couple
Yeah.
times.
And we're like, okay, Kenny, what was the room number? And then he was like 40 something, but like in the
17
video he
some
says like
bullshit.
14 something.
Yeah.
We go there. Kenny's looking through the peepholes, like that's gonna do anything. And then at some point we gave up and like we just
We sat
sat down. You texted her. You didn't get a reply, I don't think.
Until
much later.
I don't even.
Until I think the night that we came back and were reviewing the footage with Nick. She replied, I'm pretty sure.
Let me look at the dates.
Okay. Go ahead.
I just didn't want to fuck the audio,
2:36. Okay, so at like 2:30, I was like, I messaged this cosplay girl. And I'm like, sorry to bother you. Can you help us out? I sent a picture.
Mhm.
of
Did she
her.
also screenshot your picture?
Yes.
Yeah, she screenshotted mine too.
I don't remember what the photo even was. And then 2:36. Never mind. He decided to come back with us. Sorry to bug you. And like half an hour later, she just replies with all of this fucking
Jibber jabber.
Yeah,
Yep.
all this just random garbage. And they were like, yeah, we convinced him to come back. And then that was it.
So then we gave up on looking for the room. we
sat
sat
down.
in this tiny lobby. Kenny, I didn't even ask for the backstory of his cosplay.
So much exposition.
I didn't even ask for it. And he just spewed out all of this knowledge.
And like a lot of it was personal.
A lot
shit.
of it was personal that I'm gonna
Will
have to.
asked us-
that
Will
I'm
asked
gonna have
you
to cut out. Yes,
specifically to cut
and
it.
I will cut out all the personal shit.
Yeah.
But the stuff that pertains to the Doge will be in the vlog. And then I'm trying to think what else happened after that. That was
We
pretty much
bumped
it.
in the mark
We bumped in the mark.
randomly.
Yeah.
Kenny had this fucking banana.
Oh
Oh my God.
Oh, that nasty ass
That-
banana.
And we were walking back across the Skybridge, like we were home stretch, finally going back. He was like, if I whip this fucking banana at the roof of the Skybridge, it's gonna fucking explode. And we were just like, Kenny, don't fucking whip the banana at the Skybridge.
It's funny because you can see the beginning of the video. The banana
Banana
is a
looks
regular
normal.
banana.
And by the end of it, the
It's a
banana's all
brown,
and
nasty, mushy.
gross.
It's terrible. I kind of want to do like
Ugh.
because the way that I edited the vlog is that it's gonna be in 2 parts. So day 0 and day 1 is one part because I don't have enough room on my SSD, and then day 2 and whatever day 3 is. The way I want to edit like Kenny's adventures will be like us giving context to the situation. So it'll be like a freeze frame, and then like we'll butt
Yeah,
in.
we can do that,
I feel
especially
like
now that I'm
yeah,
staying
nah,
with you. It makes
yeah,
it very
true. I
easy.
feel like that would be fucking amazing.
That fucking banana.
That banana.
Oh my god,
Him-
it looks like a dolphin.
That's exactly how he said it too. That's exactly how he said it too.
Are
It looks
are
like a
dolphins
dolphin.
brown?
Dolphin. I want to ride the Yoshi.
Oh yeah, and then his brother had like a prop of Yoshi, and then Kenny, like it would be like a lull of silence, and Kenny would just be like, "I want to ride the Yoshi."
Okay, Kenny.
Okay, Kenny. All right.
Oh, that's where Ride the Big Yoshi came from?
Yeah.
Oh.
But all in all, it was an amazing bonding experience. I feel
yeah,
like
we
the
got
four of
so
us
much
are
closer.
like ridiculously close from it, cause like we were talking, and we were like, cause like Kenny started getting all like kind of not necessarily emotional, but like thankful that we, you know, decided to stay out
Take
Came
care
back
of
for
him.
him.
and try to take care of him and come back for him to make sure he got home safe, so he didn't fucking freeze to death.
Yeah, you guys were fucking saving Private Kenny.
Holy shit! There you go.
Yeah.
You got Photoshop us on the.
Saving Private Kenny, exactly.
It's the 4 of us and then Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, that. I don't know. It was wild. Because, like, I woke up, like, the next day, and I was like, did that fucking happen? Like, we went to Culver's, we ate, like, we all sat around and we were, like, reminiscing and just talking about it. And, like, it was weird because we felt, like, much closer because it was, like, obviously me and Nikk were the only 2 that didn't really know them.
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like after that, it was, like,
Yeah.
properly one big family.
Exactly.
Like one big dysfunctional con family. And like that photo.
Yeah, then we took the picture after.
That photo
yeah.
is so
Group
good.
photo.
That photo like warms my heart every time I
Yeah.
see it.
I
Honestly,
definitely-
my favorite picture.
I definitely want to get it
ever.
framed.
Like it's a solid fucking photo. Like it makes me feel like happy and like reminiscent. Like those 2.5 hours sure were hell, but like we got to fucking like do something that was just kind of
Oh
wild.
my god, and I totally forgot what else made it hell was that he was still in costume.
Yeah.
And
people
we were
stopping him.
trying to get out of there and people were stopping him to take pictures. Or like that huge game of werewolf that was going on.
The TikTok girl.
Right before
I'm
it, right before the
Oh.
exit, the huge ass game of werewolf was going on. Kenny was like, "I'm gonna go see what they're doing."
not-
Oh my
Kenny.
God.
And I walked over and I'm like, Kenny,
Yeah, Kenny, they're,
can we please leave?
and then there was a guy just explaining him the entire rules of
Yeah.
werewolf.
And then we finally got back. We, you know, Kenny took all his armor off. Like, we hugged, like me and you and Nick in the middle. We all hugged. We were like, you know, get some rest. We'll see you in the morning. We'll talk about this. We'll laugh about it tomorrow. We got a couple more Monicos. We went back to the room. we
Reviewed
drank
the
them.
footage.
Yeah.
The 3 of us rewatched the footage. And I was like, fuck, one Monaco got me fucked up. And then Nick stood up. Nick was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that ain't shit. He stood up. He's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, John after one Monaco, he was like, "Oh God, like
Oh, the
I'm,
spider.
I'm feeling tipsy. I'm feeling tipsy," and I was like, "This guy's fucking lightweight." I get up after my one Monaco, and I was like, "Hang on a second.
So the same thing happened to you too.
Yeah, I couldn't
Wait,
feel my
more of my
legs.
legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a spider in our room, and Nick was like, "Fucking kill it!" And I just picked him up by the way and put him outside, and we were
Yeah.
joking like he just comes back with 2 Monacos and the crab.
Like,
and
hey,
punch.
guys.
Yeah, but
Man.
It was a great time.
it was the best time.
DaishoCon was
2019 highlight.
yeah, that was
the year.
it was I was honestly the highlight of 2019.
Yeah.
It was a really good time.
Yeah, I think I'm glad I had this experience. I think we all kind of grew closer as brothers.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
Just as a family in general.
yeah,
I feel looking back on it, it's kind of, I don't know if it's melancholy, like I'm happy that it happened, but I'm sad that
It's
we're
over.
like out of it,
Yeah.
and like it's over. Like I feel like it's a long time before there will be another convention that has the same energy, like,
Well, it was
Yeah,
different
we're
because we
probably-
traveled.
yeah.
yeah, because we weren't home
Yeah.
when it happened. We were completely out of state.
Like, we're kind of planning on going to Con Up Elite. Like, I already took the weekend off. I know we're still thinking about buying tickets and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like it's not going to be the same. which
I
is
think,
good.
Because
like-
at the end of the day, we're gonna go home.
Yeah.
Exactly. It
Actually,
was
Nick, we're all sleeping in your basement.
yeah.
There's a big old empty space in there.
Yeah.
It was to sum up DaishoCon. It was
Beautiful.
a bunch of brothers who went to a foreign land that they have no idea what the fuck or never even been to, and they grew closer as brothers. I think that
That
sums up
was-
DaishoCon.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. And it's definitely going to have, like,
Oh, it's good. We're gonna quote it for the rest of our
We're gonna-
lives.
yeah.
Easy.
Exactly.
I'm going to fucking... If I have a family, I'm definitely going to be like, now kids,
Let me tell you about the great
let me
trip
tell you
of
about my
2019.
fucking time as a teenager.
Let me tell you
Holy
about the great
shit.
skirmish of
Let me tell you about your
2019.
good old Uncle Kenny.
I think like because we're all young,
Yeah.
so there's gonna be a lot more
Yeah,
experiences
obviously
like
there's
DaishoCon. There's gonna be a lot more parties. There's gonna be a lot more adventures
But I
like
feel
DaishoCon.
nothing will
But this is the first
top
one.
it. Yeah.
It's
We're
like
going
this
to
is
Daisho
like
next year?
I hope
fucking
so.
course. I
I
think
hope
so.
that-
Yeah.
I hope it
Hopefully-
grows like exponentially.
Yeah.
At con.
It is
Imagine
like
next year it's like
yeah.
triple the size. Like what the
Yeah.
fuck?
DaishoCon 2019 is. I feel like that's like
That's
our
kickstart.
no, that's our episode 4, A New Hope, because Star Wars is like a huge. I'm sorry I bring up Star Wars so much. There's like Star Wars is like this huge like global phenomenon, but nothing will beat the first time you sat down and watched episode 4, A New Hope.
It's just I feel like everything. DaishoCon to me feels like it was the perfect storm.
Exactly.
Like there were so many things that happened and that were coincidental, like the whole weeb dick girl, like Zach.
We didn't even talk about TikTok girl where you went to her panel for like a second.
Oh
We
yeah.
didn't even go to the panel.
walked
I
into the-
walked
you walked
past,
up to the
looked
door.
her directly in the eyes, turned around, and I was like, no. But it felt like the perfect storm. Like all the little like intricate things that kind of built up to that final night for like finding Kenny and all that.
Yeah.
Like it felt like there was like a whole story throughout. Like there was like a whole proper plot through the whole weekend.
Not a lull. That
Yeah.
entire weekend.
Like, oh, Zach, we bump into Zach for whatever reason because I think you like this shirt,
Yeah.
and then that, kind of built up to the
No,
weeb dick girl.
no, we're
and
friends.
then
Like he
that
hit me up on Snapchat yesterday.
Yeah.
Nice.
You have his at.
I do.
Yeah.
Does he live here or not?
He lives in Lake Delton, in Wisconsin.
We definitely need to get him on like a Skype call or something.
Yeah.
Skype.
Either Skype call or Discord. We
But
need
yeah.
to get him on a call.
There's like all these little things built up to it, like bumping into the cosplay girl a couple times, and then like
The
drinking, and then
cripples.
Kenny.
Yeah.
Like the rave, like the burlesque show, the rave, all of it felt like it built up to the climax
Mhm.
of night 2. And then, like day 3 was like the nice, like, everything's
Relaxation.
kind of somber.
The epilogue,
it's
like
the
that was
calm after
the
storm.
yeah. That was the nice little wrap up.
Yeah. I really kind of want to change my monitor wallpapers to the photo of us now. Because I feel like it's such a good fucking photo.
I
Really?
definitely want to
Like
frame
the
it.
fact that there's such a weird symmetry
Yeah.
between all of us. Like
I
I
like how
look
like
back
it's
at
just
it, it's
why is it
just
so
so weird.
symmetrical?
Mhm.
It's like, it's almost too perfect.
You
The
got Blake
gremlin-
going this way. You got
The gremlin
this
energy
way.
from your photo transitioned into me with my fucking green hair and
No,
my
transferred to
gremlin
Blake,
face.
where he's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just. I think that's one of my favorite photos
Mhm.
so far. Like definitely.
Yeah, I
we
love
should
it.
probably wrap up because this is.
We are
Half
1 hour and
long.
33 minutes.
It's 3:30. Still gotta drop off Vincent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
before we end, when I went to the bathroom, I checked Twitter. Twitter's going to war.
Nice.
Oh.
It's everyone else versus the K-pop people.
Ah.
Because the number one thing trending right now is ban K-pop accounts.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Yikes.
You think that K-pop guy or girl that was like non-stop dancing for 3 days is probably very upset about that.
He's on their side.
Oh wait, it started. It started from H3H3.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Because then the K-pop people try to do the same thing they do like every other week. They're like, blank is over
Cancel.
party.
Alright, well, hopefully next week we can actually go back to a
Normal?
normal podcast because we did take 2 weeks off since we didn't record anything with Daisho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried to, but failed horrendously. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Mark. So yeah, thank you for listening to our crazy
Ramblings.
war stories.
Yeah. A
Uh,
couple people that do listen to this.
Hey, John.
there will be plenty more to come. I can almost guarantee that.
Yeah.
So
This is fun. I forgot how fun it is to just bullshit with you guys
Yeah.
for a while.
so
So hit that
No.
fucking end button.
And no one said the word this time.
What do you mean?